as far as you're concerned?
We were close to doing the deal this week, to be honest. We didn't get there, and he was going to fly over, and we were going to do the head-to-head in the ring, but we couldn't get the deal done. We're very close, and he's tweeted. I mean, you know, I know that obviously we've still got to get it done, but he was the first to reply to the tweet saying, let's do it. And I genuinely believe he wants to do the fight. Robert Garcia knows it's a very tough fight. It is a tough fight. It's a 50-50 fight, I think. You know, two fantastic fights, but it's a pound-for-pound great fight. And I'm really confident we can get it done in the next 2 weeks, maybe even by the end of this week. Yes.
How does it feel finding someone that can finally out-talk you?
Yeah, I know, it's unbelievable, isn't it? I keep going to... And as I go to say something, he does another sentence. So, no, it's great. But, you know, he's right. It's very... Normally, you have a contract with a fighter. Not always, but sometimes, you know, most of the time, where it's like, this is the money, fight 1, fight 2, fight 3. If it's a unification, it's money to be agreed. And you end up actually having a fight, then trying to renegotiate. It's so tiring. Whereas actually he said, look, this is the money I want for the unifications, this is one fight, and we found some middle ground, and it's done. So actually, and it's a great position for him to be in, to say, there's no excuse, I'm signed. So it's just up to the other champions.
Eddie, all the way with you and Sonny, you've had your differences in the past, now you're working together, you seem familiar with the team, not sure who speaks more. After experiencing Sonny with Fight Week, do you know if you picked him up sooner?
Yeah, I mean, look, whenever you get a fighter who's had 3 World Championship defences and hasn't got much profile, it's quite frustrating, and it's difficult to build a fighter when they're already world champion and they've had defences. But because he's willing to go into the fights that he's willing to go into, I find it really exciting. And I think, you know, people are going to love him in those fights, especially doing it abroad, because I think he's actually going to really capture the imagination of the US fight fan as well, because I think they're going to think he's mad. You know, I mean, he's like some of those fighters already, but British. You don't really see that. You know, you go back to like Naz going over there, they didn't know what was going on. When Naz was going over there, behaving, you know, probably similar to Sonny. So they're the kind of fights where you can become a superstar.
Sonny made a good point. Most of these fights has been against guys who didn't translate as well and too much back. I think a fight between him and Bat will be one of the first few flyweight fights where both are going at it, both have got a lot to say, both are confident in themselves. And him going to America, I'm sure the American ones are going to love someone who's going to fight back verbally and put on the show.
Yeah, but if he goes to America and beats Bat, he becomes one of, you know, he becomes a British great, in my opinion. And I think the Americans will love him, the Brits will give him loads of respect, and that's how you become a star, taking fights like that.
Eddie, Sonny's last 5 opponents got 120 wins and 5 losses. Question for both of you, where does he rank as a pound-for-pound fighter in England?
I said before, I think he's got the potential to be pound-for-pound #1, but you've got to beat the best in the division to do it.
You don't go on beating a Campos, let's be real.
Yeah.
That's why I don't want to fight a Campos.
But I think if he beats Jesse Rodriguez, I think you're right to say that he's, you know, arguably top pound-for-pound British fighter.
What's plan B if Martinez has a bad one?
Dalaki, or move up to Superfly, fight Chocolatita, fight Estrada, fight, you know, Quadras, Sprung. I mean, I don't know. You know, I want him to fight a champion. I think it's either unification or multi-division champion.
I believe Greenspeed got options on Dalaki.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, I think they'll be up for it, because what else are they going to do with it? You know, but I think if you know, Martinez has been ordered an issue by the WBC because he's been missed this mandatory about 3 times, and now
They should have stripped him, man.
Yeah.
Get rid of him, man. And then he probably would get in the ring as not a champion. Right now he's headlocking a WBC title, man. He's not getting in the ring with me anytime soon. You know that, Eddie. So we might as well just not even mention Martinez. He's a little shit, man.